Paper was like gold in medieval times.
Oh, not tobacco. Sugar.
That everything we thought we knew about the world might turn out to be completely wrong.
Britain is brimming with hoarders.
In these boxes?
I have no idea.
There's the body in here somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Their collecting is catastrophic. And they're drowning under clutter.
Oh.
But help is at hand.
I do. I need a lot of help.
Collectibles expert Curtis Dowling will work out what is worth cashing in.
They're selling for hundreds, if not thousands of pounds.
Excellent.
Make me an offer.
While Queens of Clean, Joanna Riley and Marianne Kamak will sort out what to keep and what to chuck.
Anything would be a little better than what we have here.
I think I'm going to have to be quite firm.
Clearing rooms for the first time in years.
Now that's better, isn't it?
This is fabulous.
No one said it would be easy.
I am petrified.
So can our hoarders bear to part with their possessions
Just be gentle with it.
and reclaim their homes for good?
10 years worth of piling it up.
Today, our experts tackle a colossal clothes collection.
If I live to be 150, I'm not going to wear all the clothes that I've got.
In a house that's full of razzmatazz.
There's bling everywhere. My friends call me Mrs. Bling.
This hoarder just doesn't like clear spaces.
I'm thinking, what can I put in place of it?
I know what you want to put in the place of this.
What?
Nothing.
And they confront a cacophony of musical instruments.
I don't have enough arms to be able to play them all at the same time. Neither does an octopus come to that.
Can our experts move these clutter mountains?
Crikey. I don't know what to say.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, it's not that bad, is it?
Compared to what?
Today, our experts have 2 overflowing homes to sort. But before we head off to Berkshire to meet Kim and Tim,
The outside walls of the house are starting to bulge a bit, you know.
we're in South Wales. Home to former cabaret artist Sandy, who loves, loves, loves getting decked out.
There's bling everywhere. My friends call me Mrs. Bling.
Her titanic collection of designer gear.
If I live to be 150, I'm not going to wear all the clothes that I've got.
Is creating absolute carnage.
Basically, I haven't got rid of anything.
After years of touring abroad and at home, Sandy hung up her microphone in the 80s and became a spiritual healer.
What can I say? I'm just fanatic about fairies, crystals and everything. I'm a spiritual healer. I use crystals on animals, but I don't use them on human beings.
There's just one problem. She has nowhere to work at home.
Believe it or not, underneath all these clothes is a lovely healing bed.
Now she's desperate to get her workspace back.
I'm afraid with my hoarding, I haven't learned the lesson yet. I know I've got to be ruthless.
Well, it doesn't get more beautiful than this, does it?
In the Welsh Valley, it's absolutely fabulous. Look at the view.
En route to help Sandy sort her hoard out are professional housekeeper Marianne and antiques and selling specialist Curtis. Together, they'll try to help Sandy shed her clothes and pocket some cash.
I think this lady likes cats.
I think she does.
Hello, that's me.
Good morning.
Hello,
Lovely
good
to meet
morning,
you.
Marianne.
Curtis. Let's get inside.
Let's come and have a look what you've got.
So it's straight to the worst space of all, the spare room that Sandy wants to use for healing and massage.
So this is the room that I need help with.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, it's not that bad, is it?
Compared to what?
Well,
What do you think's bad?
well, this is it. I sort of started by putting a few things on top of the bed and then it escalated.
Sandy, what else have you got out here?
Well,
Come and show me.
I tell you what,
There's more.
there's more.
Yeah. I think you're gonna-
Uh-oh, brace yourself, Curtis.
You go.
Oh, I dropped something now as well.
It doesn't matter. Let's just get out of here.
Come with me.
Good luck.
I'm going to have my work cut out here today. Where does one start?
While Marianne ponders the imponderable, Curtis is having a snoop in the living room and soon spots some Japanese ornaments called netsuki. Historically made of ivory, they can be valuable, if controversial.
The ones that are very, very old, the 17th century ones, make a lot of money because they're beautifully carved, they're very historic, obviously, and they do command an awful lot of cash. You know, a good netsuki would buy you a small new family car.
But it all depends on whether they're ivory, although even then, there are tricky rules when it comes to selling ivory for conservation reasons.
There's a real easy way to tell whether this is ivory or not, and anyone can do it, so no one should be fooled about ivory, because all you need is one of these. And what really we're going to do is just set a light to it. What does that smell?
Oh, plastic.
Because it is.
That's a trick best not tried at home. But what's the verdict?
This is a fairly modern resin netsuki, which isn't unattractive,
Okay.
but at least you know now.
Yes. Well, I'm glad it's not ivory because of the cruelty, so I'm glad it's plastic.
For animal lover Sandy, the fact it's not valuable is actually good news. But she wants to make some money and has another potentially collectible ornament called a fairling.
I was told that in the Victorian fairs, they used to give those as presents in the fair. That's why it's called a fairling.
Yeah.
But of course, I bought it because of the cats.
Well, you're right. If you knocked a coconut off,
Yes.
then you took home one of these. So they were mostly made in Germany, and they all have these little legends on. This one says 5 o'clock tea.
Right.
And if they're in good condition and they've got the maker's mark, then they have a reasonable value. This one, however, is not Victorian.
Oh.
It's too good. It's too crisp. They're just reproductions, so they have little or no value at all. But we've got cats on.
Exactly.
And that's good enough, I suppose, for a lady who loves cats.
Yes.
Maybe it's a case of quantity over quality. Sandy's ready to sell lots of her knickknacks, so it could all add up.
It's a shame we haven't found one ornament that's worth good money. But individually, maybe £2 or £3 each, you could still end up with a bit of cash in your back pocket.
That's lovely.
If you're happy with that.
Yeah, certainly.
There must be something here that's big money. I've just got to find it.
Marianne is hoping there's money to be made from the mountain of clothes.
I don't believe this. Look, I'm even getting caught up in coat hangers and things everywhere. God.
There are hundreds of outfits crammed in here that could be worth some lolly.
I wonder if she wants me here to help her. Sandy, tell me how we got to this.
I don't really know. Slowly, admittedly. I've piled things in here, you see. I've piled things as well on top of the bed.
Is there a bed in here?
I've got a healing bed there.
A healing bed?
And this was my healing room.
It's not very healing at the
I
moment.
know. Well, this is why I need the help. I didn't used to be like this, but now it's spiralled and gone like this in the last, I would say, 6 months, perhaps, you know?
It wouldn't take too much. I mean...
I've got to be ruthless.
You have.
You know, I've got to say...
So let me help you to put some things in a bag that we can sell.
Well, I do love this coat, because I love the
love
colour.
green. I love green and I love fur.
I mean, yeah, but, I mean, come on.
Yeah, can you
come
see
on.
yourself wearing it again?
No, not really. So we'll start with that.
And so the huge task of clearing space while spotting good quality clothes to sell has well and truly begun.
Sandy's got fabulous clothes in good condition. Perfect for pocketing that extra little bit of money, but as long as she keeps up with the process.
Curtis has seen something in the dining room that's music to his ears.
Can we talk about your piano? Because it's in beautiful condition.
Yes, I do look after it.
Bought it new, I assume.
I bought it new, yeah. But now, I must admit, I can't remember the last time I did play it.
Sounds promising. Get in there.
Have you considered selling it before?
No, I haven't. I haven't thought about it.
Let's think about it now. I think this piano should return you about £1,000.
OK.
Don't look like you're very impressed.
I know I'm not going to get back what I paid for it. Shall we say that at least, and that would be fine?
Yeah, I mean, you're being very pragmatic about it, and you're right to do so. Piano's going and isn't coming back. Good. I'm pleased about that.
I'm thinking, what can I put in place of it?
I know what you want to put in the place of this.
What?
Nothing. All those ornaments can take a back seat. The piano is my focus.
Curtis has got the piano and a host of cat curios and other ornaments in the bag, so it'll need to be a very big one.
Your room that you've got to sort out.
There's some clothes that she can make a few pennies off to go with, hopefully, the sale of the piano with you. And maybe we ought to go and crack on and see what we can do for her.
Lead the way.
Marianne's staying put to declutter, but Curtis has some selling to do. And his first priority is Sandy's piano.
I'm popping in to see Jamie, who owns a piano shop here in Glasgow. Now, I don't know if he's going to buy this piano, but he's going to give me an idea of A, what it can sell for, and B, where it's going to sell if he's not taking it off me.
Curtis has sent photos and other details ahead to Jamie.
So that's quite a good mid-range piano?
Yes, that's a good quality piano. Takes a lot to wear something like that out.
Right.
It could be played for 9 hours a day for 30 years without any sign of wear and tear.
I said to her it was worth around £1,000. Was I on the money or was I off?
Yeah, if she got £1,000 for it, selling it privately, she would be doing well.
Right, OK.
You know?
OK. So if she sends it to auction, it's going to be substantially less, I assume?
It will be. It'll be £500–600. She'll have a commission to pay. She'll have transport to pay.
Yeah.
There's all these things you need to consider.
Not something you'd want to buy, though?
I would, but I would have to offer a lot less.
Curtis may not have found a buyer in Jamie, but he's now armed with useful information to help Sandy decide on how to sell.
He did say it was worth around £1,000, which is kind of what I said when I was there. She just needs to sell it privately, otherwise she's not going to get the money she wants.
But Sandy's not the only hoarder hollering for help. Meet musicians Tim and Kim in Berkshire. They've amassed a massive amount of instruments in the living room.
This really, genuinely is a screwed-together toilet seat. I don't have enough arms to be able to play them all at the same time. Neither does an octopus come to that.
And an astronomical collection of shoes in the spare bedroom.
Disco wedges. Ha, red cowboy boots. Look at those. Possibly 300 pairs? Too many, isn't it?
And let's not get started on the sentimental stuff.
Oh, God, the laughing frog. I'd forgotten him. Can't bring myself to part with Basil, to be perfectly honest.
It's all creating a discordant mess at home.
The outside walls of the house are starting to bulge a bit, you know.
We do need help.
Now they want stuff shipped out and the house ship-shape.
Regrettably, and though it hurts very much to do so, I think we're going to have a bit of a clear-out.
Never fear. Joining Curtis is cleaning businesswoman Joanna.
Hello.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Come on in.
Together, they'll try and help Tim and Kim knock their hoard into touch, hopefully making cash along the way.
There you go.
What?
I'm in a shoe shop.
Are these all your shoes?
They are. I'm embarrassed to admit.
Wow, Curtis.
Sparkly
Right up your street.
Sparkle.
Crikey. I don't know what to say, other than where else is there to look?
Literally, let's put our shoes on and run.
Show me other things.
Okay.
Show me more space.
Any more to be seen?
Wow.
You might want to run, but you're only going to bump into more clutter downstairs in the living room. But at least Curtis has found some interesting rock memorabilia, an autographed Rolling Stones pic.
So, how did you get this?
It was on a radio phone-in quiz type thing.
Potluck phone in and they just picked him. So he got the question right and...
That's good.
Yeah.
So, is this something you're happy to sell?
Yeah.
So could the Rolling Stones gather some dosh?
If we were looking at a signed Beatle photograph with all 4 Beatles signatures on, we would be looking at £5,000, £6,000, £7,000, £8,000 minimum.
Yeah.
The Stones aren't going to command that sort of money. They're all still alive, they're all still together, they're all still a band, so they're all still signing signatures and autographs and photographs together if you can get hold of them to do so. I think it would be realistic to say it's £100 plus.
OK, that seems reasonable.
People who are big fans deserve to own the memorabilia.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I'm taking this away and I'm doing my best for you.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, I may have found that golden ticket. It's not Elvis, it's not Jimi Hendrix, but it's got a value.
Still to come, a Curtis mission to make dosh gets the kibosh.
Is this selling?
I don't think so.
Absolutely not.
And it's dressing up time for Marianne and Sandy.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Well, you could use it to belly dance, couldn't you?
Well, you could. Do I look like the sort to belly dance?
Yeah.
No.
In South Wales, our experts are helping Sandy shed piles and piles of clothes.
Can you see yourself wearing it again?
No, not
No.
really. So we'll start with that.
And in Berkshire, Curtis and Joanna are helping musicians Tim and Kim clear out their funky instruments and mound of footwear.
There's enough shoes here for the whole of Bracknell.
I don't know what to say about that.
She is definitely a shoeaholic. I've met my match.
Don't think there's a great deal of value in an air guitar.
Now, as you might expect, messy Berkshire hoarders Kim and Tim are in a band.
We're a band of 50-somethings on the local music scene.
And they love collecting instruments.
We're the band that almost made it. You all know our name.
Over the years, it's got out of control.
Have I got too many?
Now they want to show Curtis a favourite.
Change a thing because we love life on the road. Rock and roll.
So, is this selling?
I don't think so.
Absolutely not.
Steady on, Tim. He's just asking. Plus, it appears to have a price tag.
It's only worth £15.
It was £15 to repair it in 93, 94?
Something like that.
The writing should give you a clue. The I'm too sexy.
For my shirt.
You said it, Curtis.
So this guitar was...
Right, it said Fred's. And it was used in the original video for the I'm Too Sexy song.
Kim and Tim bought the little piece of pop history at auction for a big sum.
I'm guessing you paid £1,000 for this.
There's a little bit more than that.
Right, OK.
But for something like this, it's worth it.
Disappointingly, this guitar is more show and tell than show and sell.
OK, that can go back in the case for another time.
Thankfully, the twosome are happy to let go of a merry ensemble of other instruments, including 3 other bass guitars. In the spare bedroom, Joanna's still elbow-deep in shoes and clutter.
They're not arranged very neatly. And there's a trend here that the majority of them are brand new. I wonder if she actually wears any of it. Again, never been worn. Very glam.
While Joanna rummages, Curtis has been celebrity spotting.
Now, this does fascinate me. Lucky bag, the Victoria Wood songbook, and it's a signed Victoria Wood songbook.
It took me quite a while to actually find this because I think it is actually quite rare. The first one that I found on the internet for a reasonable price was a signed copy, so such a brilliant write.
Oh, genius, absolutely.
Yeah.
Kim bought the songbook 5 years ago, but since they first used it, it's sat in a drawer.
Can you remember what you paid for it 5 years ago?
Oh, I think it was about £50, I think.
She probably fits into the same iconic category as Morecambe and Wise, as Ronnie Barker, and people will pay good prices for their memorabilia because these guys are iconic. So you're happy to sell this?
Yeah, definitely.
Big question is, how much do you want for it?
If I could get back what I paid for it, that would be nice.
I'll do my best for you.
Fantastic,
Thank you very much indeed.
She's iconic. Everybody loves her. I'm not saying it's going to make him a fortune, but it's certainly going to add to that total, isn't it?
So lucky bags in the bag. And now Curtis has a host of saleable items to take away, from musical instruments to collectible memorabilia.
I've got some interesting items. I've got lots of guitars and musical instruments, but I've also got a couple of really interesting signed things I think is going to make a few quid for these people.
That's what we're here to do.
I better get off selling.
Enjoy.
Have fun.
Bye-bye.
Upstairs in the bomb site of a spare bedroom, Kim's unruly shoes and amdram costumery has all but taken over. The couple are desperate for change, but sentimental value has proved too powerful a force.
It's going to be difficult to part with some of it. The thing is with something, if you've had it for so long, it also becomes like part of the family.
Something's got to go. Something has got to give.
Perhaps 300 pairs of shoes is a good starting point? Tell it how it is, Joanna.
Do you think you've got a little problem with collecting the shoes?
I think I might have, but I just don't like to throw things away.
How do you feel when you walk into this room?
Well, I think it's just a mess.
So what exactly have we got in here, Kim?
Beach shoes.
Yeah,
But I've
yeah.
got them in every single colour you can think of.
OK.
I started to keep fit trend and then decided not to.
Yeah?
Haven't we all?
Trekking boots and got cowboy boots from when we've been to Wild West evenings and things like that, and flip-flops.
OK, Kim, I think we've got the gist.
I mean, this sort of thing, I mean, you can't sort of wear that walking around Sainsbury's, can you?
No, that's a high heel. Never been worn.
No, I bought those last week and they don't fit me.
So why haven't you taken them back?
Because I might need them when my feet might shrink.
I've heard it all now.
Is it just shoes that you can't get rid of, or is there
It's
clothes?
loads of stuff. I mean, there's
there's
there's wigs, there's ABBA costumes over there. A witch's hat.
Oh, great.
You need that, don't you?
That's
for Halloween.
I'm the Wicked Witch, Kim. Let's get rid of these shoes.
It's time to break the spell and transform this chaos into the welcoming guest bedroom Kim dreams of.
I think once they're sorted, you can get your passion for them again.
Yeah.
We've got a plan in order. We're going to go and get some bags and some boxes and start clearing this space. We can get it sorted.
Excellent.
I've got 10 pairs of shoes, all perfectly boxed, easy access to them. I mean, who needs that many pairs of shoes? But I think that Kim has come to terms that she's got to get rid of some, and we can do it.
The happy declutterers can now start reuniting pairs of shoes and sorting them out into keep, charity and resale. While Joanna gets stuck in, Curtis is busy selling Tim and Kim's music memorabilia and instruments, starting with one of Kim's bass guitars in a style favoured by Paul McCartney.
I'm popping in to see a guitar shop to give me some advice about price. But more importantly, I've got a buyer coming into that guitar shop that just might take it off my hands. So keep your fingers crossed for me.
The buyer saw the bass advertised online, but first Curtis wants advice on what to sell it for.
Afternoon, Paul.
Afternoon.
Thanks for seeing me.
No problem at all.
I don't know how much it's worth, and I didn't want to make a guess. I just wanted your professional opinion.
Sure, no problem.
So there it is.
No problem at all. This is an Ignition series bass, which is meant for the UK market but built in China. They retail new for about $230, I think, somewhere in that region.
What sort of price should I be asking for that?
In this condition, which is quite good, there's no marks or scratches or anything like that, it plays well. That's something to be concerned about an instrument as well. If you're selling it second hand, we'd sell it about the 150 mark. That's what we'd value that at.
So if I could get 150...
That'd be great.
That'd be great.
You'd be laughing.
With Paul's advice in mind, Curtis can confidently do a deal with indie pop bassist Gavin.
Well, there it is. Want to have a look?
Lovely.
You playing a band?
I do indeed.
Bass guitar, I assume.
Yes, bass guitar.
You obviously haven't got one like this.
I don't have one like this. It's beautiful.
That's just what Curtis needs to hear. Gavin likes what he sees and forks out exactly what Curtis wants for it.
Maybe £150.
One Hofner bass.
Thank you very much.
Curtis has done well, and with further music memorabilia and instruments to sell, more money might still be made. In South Wales, Marianne is still sizing up Sandy's clothes. With a bit of help, the years of hoarding could be coming to an end.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Well, you could use it to belly dance, couldn't you?
Well, you could. Do I look like the sort to belly dance?
Yeah.
No. What about any shoes or anything?
I'm going to have to be ruthless.
It's like a little Aladdin's cave in here.
Well, I was quite organised, but then it all went haywire.
Yeah.
A bit.
Clearly.
A bit.
It went haywire.
A bit, yeah.
Sandy's hoard is too overwhelming to deal with alone, and she thinks it possibly stems from her childhood.
My mother was a hoarder. She had the box room because it was one room which was stacked full of boxes, and everything that she had in that room she never used. I don't know whether I inherited it from my mum, this hoarding. Possibly because she, in the beginning, didn't have anything.
Sandy's plan is to clear the healing room and move her bedroom in here. Then she wants to transform her bedroom into a new relaxing space for healing.
So, Sandy, we've got a big task ahead, but we're going to do our very best for you.
Thank you.
Or I will,
I
promise.
really need the help. Thank you.
Time to roll their sleeves up. There's clearing to be done and money to be made from Sandy's glamorous outfits. It all needs to be sorted out into keep, clear and resale.
Oh, dear.
Right, Sandy, let's get all these things over here. Clearly you're not going to be wearing that again, lovey.
No.
Together, they've made a great start and Marianne thinks Sandy's ready to go solo.
Despite the mess, Sandy's actually an organised person, and that is really going to help when I've gone.
Time will tell how Sandy will get on without her. Still to come, in Berkshire, Joanna kickstarts Kim's clear-out.
Will you ever wear it?
No.
Let's get rid of it.
And in South Wales, Sandy springs a surprise on Marianne.
I am speechless, Sandy, because this is probably the most amazing transformation I have seen.
In Berkshire, declutter experts Curtis and Joanna are helping Tim and Kim cash in and ship out their celeb memorabilia, guitars and hundreds of shoes.
Literally, let's put our shoes on and run.
And in South Wales, cabaret singer turned healer Sandy is getting a hand with her clothes and ornamental extravaganza.
I was quite organised, but then it all went haywire.
Yeah.
A bit.
Clearly.
A bit.
It went haywire.
A bit, yeah.
Curtis has headed to a busy marketplace because in amongst Sandy's ornaments, he found some saleable traditional carvings from the African continent.
So I'm off to see a dealer I know called Roz. She used to live in South Africa, so I think these carved wooden figures are right up her street. I thought you might be interested.
I am.
Now, I want to sell these as a job lot.
All right.
So I know there's certain pieces you're more interested than others.
Yes, that's my favourite.
Yeah. So make me an offer. What would you like to pay me for these fine pieces?
Curtis, I would never insult you because I don't like to do this. I'll just say my one price and...
And if it's a yes, it's a yes, it's a no, it's a no?
Yep. I'll pay you £20 because that's the one I love.
OK, so 4 pieces, £20. I think that's a fair deal.
It's a deal, and Curtis has loads more ornaments where these came from still to sell.
There you go.
Thank you, darling.
You're more than welcome, Curtis.
Thanks very much indeed.
Back in South Wales, and Sandy's continuing the declutter she started with Marianne.
They don't want darts trophies, do they?
Today, Cardiff auctioneer Ben is here to check out her glassware.
Come and sit down. I'm going to show you what I think are some of my valuables. Here we are.
You've got 4 very nice pieces of cranberry glass, but unfortunately, the market doesn't really appreciate it anymore. I can see you've got some chips on this one.
Oh, right, yes,
yeah,
yes.
So you've
there
got...
was a pair of those as well, with the cat smash one.
Things have to be perfect.
Yeah.
I would have thought that the 4 items there would probably make £30 to £50 at auction.
It's better than nothing. Now for her box of modern net skis.
I would value the whole box there at £70 to £100.
Not bad. Then Ben spots some antique silver.
That's a matchbox case, and that's a nut kernel. So you strike the match there, and you keep your matches in there.
Good grief, I thought it was a snuff box.
No, I think that probably could be lotted on its own, and I might make £20.
What a discovery, in a nutshell. And potentially over £100 worth of knickknacks is off to auction with Ben.
Bye-bye.
Back in Berkshire, Joanna's started the mammoth clear-out of Kim's shoes and costumes.
Will you ever wear it?
No.
Let's get rid of it.
Get rid of it.
How are you feeling when you're putting all these bits in the bag?
Well, I'm still not believing that they're actually going yet.
Believe it, Kim, they're going. And fast.
I can go to the charity shop.
Someone would love to wear that. You might be able to match your shoes up by the time we're finished.
There's two.
Hey, we'd be spoiling you.
Would I wear those again? They've hardly been worn. Let's put those on.
They're all in good nick.
Well, yeah, but, you know, let's just be ruthless.
Yeah, let's be ruthless. Charity.
Charity. This is quite liberating. I tell you. I tell you. And I don't even know what's in there.
Great.
I like this new Kim.
Kim, all these bags are ready to go now. You've made some excellent progress.
Yeah, I can see the floor.
You can see your carpet.
There's floor, there's carpet.
Great stuff.
It's been a busy day sorting, and already bag upon bag of clothes and shoes are stepping out for good. It's time for Joanna to leave them to it.
I've seen a huge change in Kim's mindset today. I think she's actually enjoying this more than she thought. I just hope the both of them can carry on while I'm gone, because there's still masses to do in there.
And Curtis is busy too. Kim and Tim's signed Rolling Stones picture has had a bite online, so Curtis is keen to strike a deal.
Is that Renee?
Hey, Chris, how are you?
I'm very well. I know you're interested. What sort of figure are you thinking?
Yeah, I saw it on the site, and the asking price was £150.
Well, let's agree 150. I'm sure they'll be delighted. And to be honest, whether you're a collector or whether you're deciding to sell it on, I think everyone's got a good deal out of this.
I'm fairly happy about it.
So am I. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
So Tim and Kim are £150 better off for a signed Rolling Stones photograph. I think that's brilliant.
Job done. But in South Wales, it's anything but. Sandy's sorted through some of her ornaments and clothes, but there's still a way to go, especially in her healing room.
As it is now, I can't imagine it empty. I'm just hoping they come in with a 2-ton truck or something.
UK women have over £4.5 billion worth of clothes they will never wear. It's time for former cabaret singer Sandy to make some money back from hers.
They're too good to give to charity. They were expensive, a lot of them. So I'm going to put these to sell.
Sandy's going to use an online auction trading assistant. For a fee, they'll take the burden of selling individual items off her shoulders. She's starting with some of her glamorous stage wear from the 70s and 80s.
I mean, this is very, very heavy, this gold jacket.
There's an additional online auction fee too, but with so many good quality clothes, Sandy's return should drip feed to her over the coming months.
This has never been worn. This is brand new.
The sequins and bling are stirring up memories.
All this, it's part of my life since the age, really, of 16, 17. I started singing in stages, and I've just realised as well, I've overflowed onto the charity box.
Uh-oh. Luckily, Sandy's getting some help today from good friend Anne.
That's, the cat.
Keeping it?
Yes, I'm keeping that.
Right, and this?
Yes. Yes, you can put them on the side there.
It's as if she can't bear space. She has to fill it with ornaments and lovely things, as she calls it. And she has got some very nice things. Keep charity.
I'm keeping that.
Keeping this.
And the pens.
How many years has this been building up to this?
I would say about the last 10 years, really. Yeah. Like this, it always happens. Everything falls down and it's so frustrating. I'll sell those.
You're going to sell them?
Yeah.
All right.
This
Okay.
is all rubbish. Oh, I know.
How lovely that is.
I know.
I can breathe.
Let's get these out to the van, is it?
Right, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
25 bags of clothes, 4 large boxes and some furniture are all off for resale. Plus, a furniture charity came to take 2 desks, a wardrobe and some computer equipment off Sandy's hands. Add to that 5 bagfuls of rubbish, and that's a lot of stuff leaving Sandy's house. Six decluttering weeks later, and Sandy's preparing for a visit. Marianne's on her way to check out progress and let Sandy know how much money's been made.
I want to make sure everything is perfect because Marianne will be here in a minute. I think she might be well surprised. Let's hope so.
Hi, Sandy. It's Marianne. Are you there?
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, wonderful to see you
And
again.
you. Come and show me what you've done.
I couldn't wait to show you.
First stop, the spare bedroom. Before, the room Sandy used for healing and massage was completely swathed in clothes and clutter. Now, it's become Sandy's master bedroom. A peaceful haven, perfect for a restful night's sleep.
I am speechless, Sandy, because this is probably the most amazing transformation I have seen, and I have to say, it's beautiful.
Have worked hard.
You have.
Sandy's decorated, recarpeted and got a clever hidden storage system.
Look at that.
It's an organised oasis of calm.
I'm immensely proud at what you've done. I really am.
I did it. I did it.
She sure did. But this is just half of the room swap. Before, behind closed doors, Sandy's master bedroom was the stuff of nightmares. Now, it's been completely transformed into a clear, relaxing space that's finally fit for purpose.
Yet again, I'm speechless. Honestly, it's beautiful. You've blown me away. You really have. You know, I think I might have a lie down. You can calm me, can't you? I'm feeling chilled already.
And the living room's also a relaxing space, where many of Sandy's ornaments have gone, but favourites remain.
It's lovely.
I've tried. I've really tried.
No, you haven't tried, you've achieved.
Oh, thank you.
And that's important.
Space has been cleared and money's been raised too. And that's despite Sandy deciding she couldn't bear to part with the piano.
Sandy, I can now reveal what we have drummed up for you is just shy of £130.
Brilliant.
How do you feel?
Yeah, brilliant. You know, I didn't expect that from, you know, a lot of the stuff.
But I can also add that that is without any online sales that may take place.
Right, okay.
So there could be a little bit more to come.
Lovely.
So more money will roll in, and in the meantime, Sandy's putting the cash made so far towards her recent refurbishments.
The transformation is amazing. Sandy's worked really hard to get where she is, and the little bit of money that we've made has helped her along the way.
And since filming, Sandy's made another £255 in online and auction sales, making a great cash for clutter total so far of £383, with more money still to be made.
I feel lighter because of space. It's been very liberating indeed.
Still to come, at declutter time, Tim gets back up.
Go. You're right. No, go. Yeah.
And Joanna has some exciting news.
Wow.
Oh, that's not bad.
Wow. Not bad for a day's work, hey?
No.
In Berkshire, Curtis and Joanna have been helping Tim and Kim clear and cash in from a huge hoard of instruments, memorabilia and footwear.
How are you feeling when you're putting all these bits in the bag?
Well, I'm still not believing that they're actually going yet.
Curtis has been busy selling and still has Kim and Tim's songbook. So he's headed to a specialist shop selling second-hand music and books.
Now, I'm off to see a guy called Michael. He may be interested in buying Tim and Kim's signed Victoria Wood book. Now, they paid £50 for it. Let's see if Michael will pay that.
I have to go on personal feeling. I really like what Victoria Wood did.
Yeah.
And songbooks, they're never produced in great quantities. You know, it's only a certain market, people who actually really want to learn how to play the songs.
Yeah.
So there's not actually many physical things of hers that you could collect.
If you are interested, how much would you pay?
How much? I would say in the region of £20 to £25.
Would you go any higher than 25 at all? Because we're almost where we want to be. And, I can't imagine we're going to come across too many of them, that's all. So...
As a one-off, OK, 30. Okay.
I shall shake your hand on that.
Done.
It's a deal and more cash to add to the money bag. In Berkshire, it's a big day for Kim and Tim. They're finishing the clear-out that Joanna started.
Yellow bags for charity, black bags for rubbish.
Joanna's taught her well.
I'm going to probably end up keeping about 15% of what's here.
That'll leave Kim with a mere 45 pairs of shoes.
What was I thinking?
I think the problem is you weren't. While Kim gets on with it alone, downstairs, Tim's pal Tony has arrived to help clear the lounge.
Come on in. The plan is we want to try and clear all this, stick it in a box, have a look at it and think, what of all that stuff did we not need?
OK.
OK? Go.
OK.
Seems to be working so far.
Tim and Kim need to get this room back so they can live in it and it can start being part of their enjoyment again, which it was many years ago, and it's just slowly got cluttered and cluttered and cluttered.
Now the stuff's off the shelves and in the boxes, it's time to decide what stays or goes. And it's Tony, not Tim, who's calling the shots.
Go.
You're right.
No, go.
Yeah. That.
Go.
No chance. Absolutely no chance.
Hang
This
on.
was from when Kim was in Calendar Girls at the local
That
theatre.
goes up there.
That one can stay.
Next.
These.
Kitchen.
Good plan. Right, we'll keep those.
Go.
Oh, all right.
One box almost done.
This one. Get rid of it. I hate the damn thing.
It's chipped.
It's a chipped mug.
Get rid of it.
Oh, no.
While Tim and Tony potter about, upstairs, Kim's been a veritable powerhouse.
So far, it's been quite exhilarating. Right, what else have we got here?
The hoard has taken years to build up. Yet in one busy but rewarding day, dozens of shoes, 4 guitars and a keyboard have been packed into 15 boxes and bags for selling, charity and recycling.
Let's keep it like this.
Keep it like this, shall we?
I like having room to move about.
4 weeks later, and Tim and Kim are expecting a visit. Joanna's coming to see how they've got on and reveal how much money's coming their way.
I think there's a lot less than there was.
Yep, I think she'll be fairly pleased.
Kim, I'm back again.
How lovely to
I
see
want
you.
to see your house. Make sure you've been decluttering. Wait for me.
First stop, that cluttered spare bedroom upstairs. Before, it was a dumping ground for shoes and fancy dress. Now, the cleared-out room is spacious and refreshed. Kim's shoes are tidier and can be hidden behind a curtain. And there's a bed for a guest.
Here we are.
You've decorated.
Yeah, we've given it a coat
we
of
put a
paint.
bit of work in, yeah.
It was just literally shoe hell, if I'm honest.
yeah.
Time to see if shoe hells turned into shoe heaven.
Drum roll.
Go on then.
Ready?
Kim's shoes are better organised and she's reduced them by half.
How many pairs?
Probably about 150. Well, we did say, but it was about 300 pairs, didn't we?
We now have confidence that we have a room suitable for accommodating guests.
That's great stuff.
Next stop, the living room. Before, it was a mess-strewn clutter magnet full of surplus musical instruments and sentimental knickknacks. Now, it's a tidy, inviting room, perfect to unwind in.
You can sit down, relax, put your feet up, put the box on.
Yeah.
My kind of people.
We are convos.
Hats off to the two of you. You've done a cracking job.
Now it's time to surprise Tim and Kim, as so far around half a dozen instruments and musical gear and their memorabilia has sold. Plus clothes, shoes and all sorts of other car booty has also seen the pennies and pounds roll in. But how much has been made?
We've raised a grand total of £721.
Wow.
Whoa, that's not bad.
Wow. Not bad for a day's work, hey?
No. That's cool.
Really pleased with that.
Kim and Tim have come up trumps, creating space and making a fantastic cash for clutter total.
They've decluttered their house, and that cash that we've earned them is the icing on the cake.
Which, as you said the amount, I was blown away. I really didn't think our junk was worth that much. It's quite incredible.
Well, I don't even know why we didn't get rid of it sooner.